Today we've got 2 contracts to deliver by train. Hopefully the train doesn't steal our goodies this time. Hey, what's going on everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to, Erlengrat here on Farming Simulator 19. Today we've got a couple things to do. So first we're going to start with 2 contracts that we're going to go ahead and complete, hopefully. If not, then I've got to figure out exactly what we need to do to complete said contracts. We've got stuff over here. At least I believe we've got stuff over here. Let's see, barley and oats. Let's check out barley and oats. Barley and oats both, yes. We've got stuff over here. We've got a lot. We've got a whole lot over here. Hopefully the train and more specifically Felsburn Grain Mill don't steal all our stuff. Did it last time, so I'm gonna try something new this time. We'll try something different, see if it works. So we're gonna go ahead and dump our barley in the front. We're gonna dump our oats in the middle car, and we're gonna see if going out of town, if we set it to not sell, maybe, just maybe, it won't steal all of our stuff. And if it does, I'm going to set the price. We will find out what 70% of that would have been, or 30% rather, and then we will just give ourselves said money. I also have a game plan after that. Once that's all said and done, we're going to go ahead and buy the rest of the cows. Yep, I'm not even going to give them a chance to reproduce. We're going to buy every single cow. We're going to buy, finish it off, I think we have to buy 40 cows, and we'll still have plenty of money left over, which will be nice. But the most important part there is we're going to have a lot of stuff. We're going to have a lot of manure. We're going to have a lot of straw. We're going to, the stuff that the cows make. That's right. We're going to have plenty of that. Milk and slurry and manure. We're going to have plenty of all of that so that we could go sell it. So here it is. Here's the end all be all. Are we going to be okay? Or are we going to run ourselves into some trouble here? Before, I set it to sell, and it was not good. Hopefully this time around, that doesn't happen. I have completed all of the contracts. I believe we had 3 left to go in yesterday's video. I completed every single contract. I have taken the straw. I've sold the straw. You can probably see we got quite a bit of extra money left. It's because we went ahead and sold the straw. I couldn't hold it anymore, so there was no point in keeping it. Okay. Oh, man. There we go. Forgot to take a screenshot. All right, it's going to kick us out right here. Do you want to train to sell the loaded goods at the grain mill at Felsburn? No. No, I don't. Let's go in here. Let's take a look at the contracts. Still saying active. Okay. Oh, there goes the train. So it's gone. That would have already done this. So we are going to have to sell the crop at the grain mill. Let's see if we can make our way over. See how long it's going to take for this train to come back. What's the closest thing over here? I guess the railroad east. Yeah, it's not too bad. The train should pop back over. Usually doesn't take it too long to come back into over here. Boop. So we're just going to hang out, sit and wait. We'll jump back in it and we'll ride all the way over to the other side. And I guess we're just going to have to set it to sell. And then we'll just figure out how much money we have to pay ourselves, and we'll just do it like that every time. It stinks. Hopefully, wish that wasn't the way, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Here we go again. We're going to try one more time. Let's see what happens through here. I'm sure we know exactly what's going to happen through here. We're going to tell it to do the thing, and then it's going to stink, and we're going to be out of money. One of the greatest things about doing harvesting contracts is you get a little bit extra. Don't cart the whole time. Harvest the entire field and then get your cart on. Okay, so now it's going to kick us out. Yep, sell it. So you can see contracts on field 2 and 3 completed. Great, that's awesome. But all of the extra crop is gone. We haven't been able to sell any of it. So there's that. So let's go ahead and complete. So we'll go ahead and collect there, collect there. I'm going to go in. Okay, contract income, sweet. I'm going to go in, we're going to take 30% of whatever the total was. And that's usually about what extra you get. You have to sell about 70% of it. So we'll take the extra 30% and we will figure out how much money we're supposed to get. Decided to bring you guys along for this. So as far as barley goes, we had 46,823. Okay, we're going to times that by 0.3, giving us this amount right here. Now, I've already looked, and barley was paying at that sell point $920 per 1,000 liters. So we're going to multiply that by 900 and... Go back. 14 times... I already messed up. So that's how many liters are left, but it's actually 14. So we're going to do 14.0469. That's going to be multiplied. That's the wrong number. Come on. Really? All right. We're back in action. I got that 14.0469, and that's going to be multiplied by 920. Okay. Giving us our total of 12,923. Okay, perfect. That's good. I learned which the difference buttons here. So now let's do oats. So with oats, we had 43,711. We're going to multiply that times 0.3. We're going to divide by 1,000, giving us our total number here. And then we're going to multiply that by 2,343, which was our number, giving us a total of $30,724. So now that all that's over with, we've got here's all my thumbnails. What was the first one on here? What is this? Oh, that was from Stone Valley. That's awesome. All right, we'll bring this back up. So now we know that was there. Now we can add in our money and be good. So the first amount was 12,000. That's the wrong one. 23. There we go. So we'll add that in, and then our other total was 30,724. Perfect. So now we have our total amount. We got that stupid train again without all my goodies in it. Get out of here, train. We've got that. Now we can make our way over, and we're good. Cool. Let's go ahead and buy our cows. Might as well do that, right? Yeah, might as well do it. Let's do it. So we've got brown and white cows. We're going to continue with that. So we're going to get a total of 50 cows. This is going to bring our income up quite significantly. That fee, we're going to waive that as well. As you guys know, there's just some things in the game that I don't feel like I should have to pay for. Lime and totaling fees should be some of them. So $8,000. I know it's not much, but I just don't care. Boom. Cool. So now we've got all the aminals. We have $100,000 in livestock. So now we have 283 grand, and we need to feed them. We need to feed them bad, I'm sure anyway. Actually, not bad, but they just need to be fed. So we're going to go ahead and do a few things. As you can see here, the trailers have decided to do their own thing. Maybe something that we invested as another trailer, just so that whole deal stops. It's getting annoying. It's getting kind of annoying. Okay, let's park this off to the side. Let's get ourselves a tractor. This should work fine. I think this will do okay. And let's give these cows some feed. Got a little bit left in here. I'm just going to go ahead and give them the rest of this. That way they'll be happy. And then we're going to do a little magic trick with all the straw bales over here. So as you may know, straw bales will go into food mixers. And all you have to do is get them through the side, especially if you're picking them up. All you have to do is kind of get them through the side and they go poof. It's really neat. This is like my favorite thing to do. Take this and then chunk it and poof. Hey. Boo. That one fell off the other side, didn't it? Sure did, but check this out. Boop. Hey, I love that. Well, actually, it works the same way if you've got an auto loader. It'll work exactly the same way because the bale, when they're picked up, they basically think that they're in an auto loader anyway. All right, doing good. How much we got in here? Okay, so we actually threw way too much in there. That may come to bite us later on. Yeah, that's 20. I think I threw 24,000 liters in there, so we did lose a little bit. It is what it is. That will happen doing this as well. You'll just completely lose your bales, but that's okay. I like using my feeding wagons to do straw. I feel like if you're going to be using it, you're going to have straw in there anyway. Well, just fill it up with straw and give the cows what they need. So this is coming down nicely. Very good, very good. I'm happy about this. Hopefully they take all of this. I didn't really think about that. Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna take all of that. Let's get out of the way. Cows in my face. We're gonna mod that later, by the way. Either gonna be today or later on. I'm really not sure when we're gonna do it, but we got a couple bales through here. Let's see if we can get these thrown in there before. Yeah, there we go. More straw in there. And then one more straw bale. We're gonna try and grab this before it unfills. How are they doing? Oh yeah, they're gonna take all of it. Give me the bale. Bad thing is we got 300,000 liters of straw already in the silo, so it's kind of like a... Got it. It's kind of one of those things where we've already got too much, so whatever's here, I think I'm just gonna like throw on the ground or something. Yeah, they'll take all this. That is good. All right, so this is one step. They're happy. We all got to do water and TMR later, and then that's it. We're ready to go. All right, let me show you how I do this. So we are going to go up to 40% of silage. There we go, 39, that'll do. We're going to go another 40%, so we're going to go up to 80% in the trailer of that, and then top it off with straw. Just like you opening a faucet on your sink and you just want to fill up a cup of water or something like that. Do the straw last, that way it'll fill it right up to the top. And if we bring this up, you can see we have very, very healthy amounts of everything. Very healthy amounts of everything. Now you could go more silage, less hay, depending on what you've got, but I always prefer to do it this way. I found that it just seems to work better for me. And it's not any better or worse. It's not like they're going to eat more or less of any specific amount, but doing it this way always ensures that you have just the right amount so that you've got a little bit of wiggle room on any side, regardless of what you're doing. Cool. All right. This is going to take a few. They're going to take probably 3 or 4 more of these full. So I'm just going to keep going back and forth, giving these cows all the food that they need. You can see now the reproductive rate has gone away because we have more than enough cows right now. At least for right now. Eventually we'll put all these in trailers. Then we will bring in the big guns and we'll put down a larger area right here. Oh yeah. I got plans. And I would say that'll about do it right there. So water's up, straw is up, and TMR all is up. Now there is, this is kind of one thing I want to do. So we've got enough money to buy the BGA. However, you don't have to hang on to the BGA. The only problem is your digestate disappears. So if you've got a multi-cell station or something like that, your digestate totally disappears. But if I would want to, I could click buy on this. I would on it, take the slurry down there, sell the slurry, and then immediately sell the BGA. And then it'll give me all the money for the slurry. You don't have to wait till midnight, which is pretty darn sweet. Don't put that there. But in the meantime, actually, extra land is kind of the best way to go. Yes, we're doing some contracts. Yes, all that's working well and fine, and it's all good. But we do want some more stuff at the end of the day, and contracts are definitely the way to go. And unfortunately, I have no idea what I'm doing with this tractor right now. Let's put this over. Let's put this over here somewhere. Eventually, we're going to need a bigger tractor. Yes, we're going to need a bigger tractor because we've got some bigger stuff that I want to do. We're going to have to cultivate that entire field. We got to figure out what cultivator we're going to use for that because this bad boy right here does not direct drill. Well, yeah, I was going to mod that. Should we mod that live? Show you guys how to do that. It's pretty fun. It's pretty easy as well. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get up some more of this. Let's go ahead and get our mow on. Go and drop that down. Spread that back out just a little bit. We'll get that dropped down as well. And we'll get a little bit of mowing done. Let's double check, make sure there's nothing else kind of going on in the world of contracts. Just cultivating. We need, harvest. No potatoes. Goodbye. Let's see. Cotton. Could do cotton. A lot of good stuff in here. I think we should really focus on, let's say the mowing aspect. I don't know if we need to focus on the cultivating aspect. We do have it set to where I need to do a couple more cultivating contracts, and then I'm good. I'll have contracts completed, so my contract thing completed, and I'll have the cultivating hectares completed as well. So something I talked about in the last episode, I think that's something that we should really kind of take a look at and focus on. maybe use something for the smaller tractor, something that requires very little horsepower. That way we just set the small tractor on it, forget it, and let it rock and roll. I think that would be beneficial to us as players in the long run. This game's been out for 2 years now, and I still have yet to finish the cultivating and the contracts aspect of this, at least on PC. I've been playing FS19 on PC since the release, so I think that's something we should do. I think that's something we should focus on. So, in the meantime, what I'm going to focus on is getting this field mowed up. This area is done, but we've got a little bit more to do. And we're actually going to have to fertilize a little bit because we're going to buy a new plot of land. That's right. I said we need to buy new land, so that's 100% what we're going to do. We're going to buy land that's right here close to home. Actually, it's on the other side of our fence right here. All of that. It is a huge grass field. As a matter of fact, it's 2 grass fields. We're going to have to do a lot of work with it, by the way. But in order to get some stuff done with that, we are going to have to fertilize it. So we need to back up. We need to find our solid fertilizer right here and do that. So we'll go ahead and grab this. And it doesn't have anything in it, so we'll have to fill this up. But what we need to do, and we may even have to take out a bit of a loan, but we're going to go ahead and do this. Now, here's the thing. You see how big this plot of land is? It's absolutely massive. It's got logging on it, all kinds of cool stuff. It's only 268,000, so we're going to have quite a bit left over. This little plot right here is 283, or 285, sorry. There's almost a... What's a $17,000 difference between and whoa. I feel like we'd be crazy not to buy that. Oh no, that's lime. That's not good. That's not what I wanted. Fertilizer. Yikes. At least they only cost $2. All right, so we're going to fill this up. We're going to go up there because a lot of the areas need, as you can see, this needs to be plowed. It needs lime. There's no fertilizer, but a little bit. I don't really know. Oh, because I must have gotten over the line or something right there. So we're going to get up into the hills. We're going to fertilize all of it. It's pretty nice because it follows along the side of the road. So as long as you just follow the side of the road, you're good to go. It actually makes a whole lot of sense. Like that whole area up there makes a ton of sense. I would like to buy all this. Turn that all into one field, but this is all already one field. So, be kind of crazy not to... Ooh, that's...
Crash counter +1.
Yeah, DJ's right. Let's set the cruise control right here. Let's see if we can find the edge of the field. I think we've got it. Yep, there it is. And we are just going to ride the edge of this field the whole way around. And we're just kind of hang out. There's a whole lot going on here, guys. This is a mess. I mean, I'm serious when I tell you. This field is... Ooh, got a little bit too far over right there, didn't we? This field is quite intense. It's huge. We're going to be able to do other crops on it. But all we have to do is plow up the area, and we're good to go. And speaking of, yeah, we're going to have to plow up this entire area. It's not going to be fun, but we'll be okay. We'll be good. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to do my best to work all this and get this done up. But the good thing is, there's more than just this area right here. Yeah, speaking of, got a nice little area right here. We may have to come in here and do a little bit of logging. We could definitely make some good cash on that. Oh. Hey, it's going this way now. Look out. All right, so we're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep rock and rolling, doing a thing. And we'll see you guys, when... it's going this way now. We'll see you guys when we're done fertilizing this field. This is going to take forever. Actually, there's 2 fields. I'll see you when we start the second one. How about that? Man, oh man, had to get some more fertilizer, dude. We've got a whole big area. I mean, it's done. We go in here, you can see, went down and went ahead and fertilized the other fields that we've got too, just so we've got them done. But we've got one more area up here. Yeah, we have multiple areas. I believe this is it right here. We'll go ahead and start working it and see what happens. Yep, this is ours. Ooh, e-brake. Let's go. So we've got another area here. We have an area in between, although it doesn't look like that is a field. We'll still mow it, and we'll come through and we'll plow it up later. We'll also take a look and see kind of what in the area needs to be done as far as logging to be able to open it up as much as possible. And it looks like in front of us we do have some opportunities, as it were, to get some logging done. Though, I don't know. We do have a house right there, so I'm not sure how much around that. Of course, rocks and stuff like that. The rocks on this map, most of them are not decorative. They are hard. This is a rock. Woo! E-brake turns. Let's go. So there's a lot of area through here where we may not just be able to do anything. We may have to leave these trees here, or at least some of them here. We could do that if we wanted to. You can see, of course, we've got that little area down in the middle that we talked about. You know, it's cool. It's a great area. It's definitely going to be challenging, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. Especially the first harvest. Come on, man. It's going to be all grass. All grass is silage. We're going to run out of storage. That's going to be the problem. Hopefully this brings us some good money and some good croppage. So this first yield will be all grass. Naturally, there's grass in it right now, so we're going to mow this. And then secondly, we'll probably do a cash crop. Very likely going to do canola. Wait, a little e-brake through there. And just the reason being, let's see, yeah, there's no field in between. We'll take a look at it anyway. We need some money. We just spent a bunch. So I'm thinking what we do is we do canola in all the fields, or at least these top fields. Yeah, this right here is not a field. Though we will mow it, it is not a field. And as you can see through here, we've got pretty much, well, the trees. You know what? Some of this area we could do, but we will still have to deal with this rock right here. Again, hard. The hard as a rock. Let's go into here. Let's go into this, because a lot of people use this to look around. You see we've got some rocks in here. We could go through and get all that up. Very likely, very easy to do. So we could do that. Maybe we'll do that. We could definitely get these trees out and have way more area, but we'd have rocks to deal with. I say we can handle it. And then we've got a similar story going on over here where we could cut these down and have more room, though I feel like it would kind of ruin the scenery a little bit. Maybe that's just me. We'll figure it out at the end of the day. We'll figure it out. We'll go through and figure out exactly what we want to do with this. But until then, that is at least going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like, get subscribed to the channel if you're new, join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. Join us next time as we tackle this area. Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.